Understandable smooth shit. That murderers move with. Understandable smooth shit.
Papa this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we getting to.
We live action? You know what time it is. We in the end game.
Hey, fuck. Ooh la la, ah wee wee.
And you now tuned in.
Ah wee wee.
Hey, Papa this TV.
Ah wee wee. Ooh la la,
That knock.
ah wee wee. Ooh la la,
On a Sunday,
ooh la la, ah wee wee.
that vibe,
Ooh la la, ah wee wee.
that feeling.
Ooh la la. Looking.
Y'all know the vibes. Yeah, kid, that feeling on a Sunday. Ah, ha, ha, ha. There was no other way, Tony. We in the end game now. Shout out to the person that was hating on my, you know what I mean, my Thanos Infinity Gauntlet Cup. Super fire. You know what I mean? Sunday reaction. Let's get to it. First of all, let's get right to the locks. To the locks. Miami in the bag. And if I was on the other side of that Kansas City point spread, I would have been steaming. Woo! I would have been mad. Like, why y'all kicking the field goal knowing y'all can't win the game? But they could tie the game if they would have got the field goal, then got the onside kick and all that. You know the vibes, how that go. When you need it, you hope they do it. But when you don't need it, you like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? You're not going to win the game. So why are you trying to hurt the players and run all these bubblegum plays? But in this case, they was down 10. Spread was 7. Kicked the field goal. They did try the onside kick. Didn't get it. Kansas City played the Saints next weekend. I kept saying Pittsburgh in the other video I did, and I was wrong. So they already clinched it with the win. They won, so they're not really worrying about the point spread. But if you had Miami like a lock, like I did, then yeah, kid, that feeling on a Sunday. Okay, Tampa Bay, Tom Brady, Tom Brizzle off the bye, Bruce Arians and them boys playing Dalvin Cook and the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, it's too much points. And that was a close game too, because Brady, the old quarterbacks, no matter how good of a team is around them and no matter how good they look in stretches of the season, they're going to look bad for stretches of the season as well. I mean, Father Time is undefeated, no matter what type of genes, you know what I mean? And the it factor you got, no matter how much winning is in your DNA. Chip. You know what I mean? No matter how much winning is in your DNA. I got. You still gonna eventually start to fall off that cliff that Max is talking about. But not today. They covered the spread. Was a little shaky, and that's how, that's why I said if you got a faint heart, football gambling, basketball gambling period, is not for the faintest of hearts, because that shit is like a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? You be like, every play you be living and dying if you one of those fans. And even if you don't got money, that's why it's fandism. You know what I mean? People live and die with their teams. But Minnesota are who we thought they were. You know what I mean? You like that, Kirk Cousins? Do you like that? Like I told you, Brady cover. Now let's get to the last lock that wasn't a lock, because it was like Derek Carr or Phillip Rivers. Told y'all Derek Carr and them, they got by with a squeaker at the Jets. Jets should have got their first win last week. We was on the Jets. We had Jets with that, what they was giving them, 9? Had that 9 at MetLife Stadium. Plus, the Raiders, and for some reason, they don't really match up well with the Jets. I don't know why. But this week, I figured they need the game. They 7-4, 7-5. Can't really afford to lose no more games in the AFC. You can't. Then you got Colts coming in hot. You know what I mean? Think this is the second game on the road. Like, come on, it's Phillip Rivers. Y'all know what it is with him. He been in the division when he was on the Chargers. He's in the division. And Derek Carr, this is why Stephen A. Smith, this is why Max and them is on TV you know, with that live big audience, telling them that you garbage, trash-o, 2 interceptions in your own, you know what I mean, when you're about to score in the red zone. That's not when you want to turn the ball over. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to turn it over there when you're about to score, even though defense get it back, but pick sixes? Come on. Like, you had a bad game. Overall, y'all couldn't stop nobody. Homie, I think, had almost 200 rushing yards. Killing y'all, gashing y'all. Muhammad Ali, y'all, boop, 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 setting you up. Like, y'all just look trash, and I'm always mad when I lose, especially with the locks, with the picks that I pick out of all the games. I told you I don't bet on all of the games. I just try to zone in on the games that I have a good feel for and think I can win. That's why I just recently started giving out all of the picks, and sometimes you be wrong. Told y'all, Giants. That's why the hat is back upside down. No way they was going to probably win 5 in a row, even though when I gave y'all the picks, I said Giants should win. They are the better team, or they were playing better. You know what I'm saying? Arizona realized the importance of the game. They couldn't take no more L's. So I said I was staying away from that. And I lied, because I actually went back. I doubled back on them and took Arizona and took Brady. You know what I mean? On the 2 pick. Yeah, kid. That feeling. And I told y'all anyway, I don't bet with the Giants. I don't bet with the Jets. I don't bet with the Mets. I don't bet with the Rangers. You know what I mean? I'm going to bet with the Nets this year. KD's, you know what I mean? Back preseason action. They balling right now against the Wizards, or they was. It's actually a close game now. You know what I mean? Knicks got their first win, but we ain't gonna do basketball on a Sunday. That's blasphemous. So I told y'all the Giants should win, but I wasn't gonna bet my money on it. Not only did I not bet my money on it, but I went the whole opposite other way. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I told y'all I'm a New Yorker at heart. I'm bleed New York. I'm from the streets of New York. Shout outs to Coogee Rat. Streets of New York. You know what I'm saying? I don't bet my money on the New York teams, but I do mess with the Yankees, because they the only team really that's really been winning. Now, Rangers been playing better, and the Islanders obviously made the playoffs the last 2 years. So shout outs to the Islanders. But who else? All right, Seahawks. I told y'all that they was playing the Jets, giving them 15. Then the spread went up to 16.5. Some of y'all might even got it at 17.5. Still wasn't enough. I'm talking about back-to-back missed field goals. Dirtington. Trevor Lawrence, even if we decide to go get him, he's not going to fix all the problems of the New York Jets. He's not. So Sam Darnold looked good in certain times, and then he don't. And that's the other problem I had swinging back to the Giant game. I'm like, y'all going to start Danny Dimes. You say he was ready last week, but you gave him an extra week. And mobility-wise, yeah, he got wheels. You know what I mean? He's leading the NFL in rush yards from the pocket, the quarterback, even over Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? Axon Jackson. That's crazy. Aaron Rodgers and Kyler Murray, Hail Mary. Like, he got more rush yards than them. And that's, you know, you wouldn't even think that. Well, with that being said, Danny Dimes and interceptions, 35 turnovers since you've been in the league. Like, you turn the ball over. And that's why I couldn't go with Phillip Rivers, even though they had the better defense. I told you, I'm like, Vegas, Derek Carr, Gruden, you know what I mean, the Chucky face. And I was wrong about that. So we went 2 out of 3 with the locks. You know what I mean? San Fran looked bad. Oh, they looked... Well, it looked like Vegas wanted them to win, actually. They had a lot of stuff going on, and then ultimately, you can't... Washington looked good. They got a good defense. A lot of people was on San Fran. I was included, not as a lock, but I had them. Houston, oh, baby, Houston. Y'all looking... Houston. Not only is James Harden missing, but y'all looking real bad out there in them Houston streets. I mean... Deshaun Watson, he's a baller. I'm not even going to put it on him. Last game, they should have won the game, fumbled at the 1 yard line or 5 yard line, and cost them the game, because they definitely could have won and should have won that game. This week, Mitch Trubisky and Matt Nagy, who still, I'm going to say, should be fired. I don't care if they won. And Chicago fans, y'all not going to win continuously as long as he is the coach. And I honestly don't think, Mr. Trubisky is the answer. This the NFL. This the no fun league. Put up or shut up. Next man up. Literally like waiting in the back. Like, can't wait for you to slip on up so I could slide right on in and, start balling and get these checks, show people who I am. This is the ultimate spot against lead. Like, you out of here. You would get carried out of here. So I don't think he's the answer. They won the game. Defense stepped up finally. And even though I picked Houston, it really, my head was really saying Chicago, because it's like they already lost 6 games in a row, which they haven't done. I think that was the first time they did it, or if they done it one other time, it was mad years ago. So I was like, damn, they're not gonna lose 6 in a row. Defense too good. Boom, lost last week. Then this week, well, even though I'm like, yeah, fucking Lamar, Deshaun Watson, he gonna ball on him. He's a better quarterback. I still kind of was like, it's cold in the Windy City. Then found out, on Saturday that he never played in 40 below weather, which I didn't know that. You know what I mean? All them games he was winning in Clemson, never even really realized that he never played in cold weather. So, but I still didn't really factor that in. And my whole thing was, will Chicago lose 7 in a row? Because, like, again, no matter if you keep winning, you're not going to keep winning because it's professional sports. If you keep losing, you're not going to keep losing. You're going to win one game. You're going to win a game. No matter who you playing, you could be playing the world beaters. You're going to win that day. It happens. Plus, if you like me, like I said, Vegas got Vegas on that bat line. Hello? Yeah, it's $1 billion on one side and it's only $300 million on the other side. You know what to do. Down the hill, put them calls in. Put them calls in. Flag on the field, this, that. Replay says, like, I mean, if y'all believe government is corrupt, then you definitely got to know that sports could be fixed. Or if not fixed in the sense of, like, how many points and call, like, Pete Rose, he didn't do anything to change the outcome of the game. He just bet on the game, bet against his team, bet on other teams. He was trying to win them chicken dinners. Yeah, kid, that feeling. So I'm not even hating on him. It's only like if you a player and you trying to change the outcome of the over and under or, the spread and you purposely doing stuff. But I don't mean the plays. I don't think the plays be fixing the games or doing things purposely. When I say sports is rigged or Vegas be calling in, I mean the refs, the human element of the game, the superstar calls that we all know, certain players get, but other players don't get. You know what I'm saying? That human element is 3 of us. Let's huddle up. What you see like the jury. All you can get one jury to, then hung jury. You don't need all 12 jurors to convict. You could get anonymous, but once you get that one, that's like, nah, kind of reason. Nah, I'm not buying that. Hung jury. You got to go all over again. So when they huddle up, it's like, you sure you seen it? Like sometimes refs be calling it way out of position. Like, yo, you all the way down the block and around the corner. How you calling it right here? And you can't even see the play, but you're the head official. So that's the part that I mean. So my reaction is Russ and them, they cooked. Aaron Rodgers looked like Aaron Rodgers. Didn't cover the spread though. Didn't cover the spread. Division game. All the money was on Green Bay. Perfect example. Could have covered the spread. Kicked the field goal at the end. Down the ball. You know what I mean? Miami kicked the field goal. Good looking Miami. I love it in Club Live when I'm in Miami. Good looking. Need them locks to be right. I don't care about all the other teams and games that I pick. I just do that for fun now. Not like some of your other experts talking about, if you go one way and you betting it and you picking a team against them, you don't know what you're talking about. I see you out there. I'm gonna start calling y'all names out on them other channels. I'm on your heels, baby. I'm on your heels. So I logged on another live show. I'm about to start going live too, so y'all can see. You know what I mean? This should just be one take Hove and all that. Really one take Hove. I'm real in the booth. You know what I mean? That's why you see mistakes and shit. I be saying shit wrong, but I don't care. I like that authentic, you know what I mean? That feeling, that authentic feeling, you know what I mean? But Aaron Rodgers is nice. Kansas City still probably the best team in the AFC. Pittsburgh and Buffalo will have something to say about that. I told you I like Pittsburgh. I like Mike Tomlin. Yeah. I don't know. If you like Buffalo, you like Buffalo for whatever reason you like, but you can't say they got the better coach because they don't. Josh Allen probably, he better than Ben right now. You know what I mean? They probably got a slightly little better team, even though they got a little slightly lesser record with two more losses. But I like Pittsburgh tonight, and it ain't no, it ain't no science behind. Like I said, if anybody could give you a feel, anybody could give you a feel on this game, they lying. You better come over to this channel and win some money. That's why I want to be right tonight about Pittsburgh, because he like telling you we shouldn't have a feel, or we got a feel, but he was mad convincing when he like, I'm taking Buffalo. And after the game tonight, I'm gonna shout you out, kid. You need to be eating this hot chip challenge. I told you I'll go 12 for 12 one of these weeks. I'm gonna eat the hot chip. But we really need to have a locks challenge. You know what I mean? Not the locks from Yonkers. Shout out the locks. You know what I mean? I'll be by your side. I'm gonna be by your side with this chip right here. I'm gonna be at your front door with this chip for giving out them garbage picks. You know what I mean? Wu-Tang, Cream, they got garbage down the way. 2 for 5, they giving y'all garbage, telling y'all that y'all telling them that y'all saving Christmas. Is this what y'all in the back office doing? You in the back office telling somebody they saved your Christmas with gambling? If you need gambling to sustain, then this is definitely not the way for you. This is just fun. You know what I mean? This is fun for me. But if you are gambling, you probably need to go shout out Larry and them G5, and you know what I mean? G5 Cultivation, G5 Consultant, and really gamble out there in Vegas. Shout out to my boy Larry. Larry Love. Yeah, kid. They'll give y'all the real picks. I'm just having fun, even though I do bet my money. But with that said, you shouldn't definitely be in nobody back office, nobody DMs talking about they saved Christmas and they paying their bills, because gambling don't pay the bills. You can win, but you can lose too. Because of Vegas, you be thinking you got it all mapped out. Then you be like Shingy, you know what I mean, from Instagram with your 15 pick parlay and the first one lose, and you be like, damn it, man. You out the races before you even start. That's why you don't post to bet parlays. You only supposed to bet 1 picks, 2 picks, 3 picks the most. Like the dude from Do the Right Thing. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Know what I mean? That's the most you really supposed to do. That's why y'all see when I post, I win and I lose. I post up both. You know what I mean? But most of the times the wins is the 1 picks, because that's the game that you supposed to select. You feel good about it. You bet on it. Anything else outside of that, you definitely in deep waters with the sharks. You swimming with the sharks. You already know. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the notification button so when I upload the videos, you get notified. Yeah, kid. The likes help. You know what I mean? Quick plug. What You Wear's Vocal Skelly hats available. Shop with Pop. Link down below. You already know the vibes. Be blessed. Yeah, kid, that feeling.